Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to the Sunday recap, my weekly vlog where I talk a little bit about my last week in games. As always, we'll start with a bit of EVE Online, and we're back to playing an average amount of EVE Online. So last week I definitely played more EVE Online than in the previous weeks, and it's mostly been going alright. I must say, for me personally, most of the problems with rubber banding and amazing lag are actually mostly over. The drone window bug is still there, which is pretty annoying when you're doing a decent amount of mining, but I've also been keeping up with PI and with the blueprint copy business especially, which is selling out at the moment, which is pretty crazy because basically I used to always have at least a few contracts that were hanging for 2 weeks, but now, no, I guess with the destruction of more structures, maybe both in nullsec and in perimeter, there's a lot that needs to be rebuilt, and as a result my blueprint copies for construction parts of structures are selling out almost right away. I've also been doing a decent amount of mining with my Orca, and the skills that I trained, I managed to reach the maximum yield that you can get out of an Orca, around 1665 cubic meters a minute, and it's pretty relaxed experience. It's definitely more intense. You need to do a bit more clicking and you need to pay a bit more attention than when you're mining in a mining barge like a Machina or something like that. In a mining barge you can basically look for 2 or 4 really big asteroids that you know are going to fill basically half your cargo hold at a nearby asteroid for your mining drones, and then just, you know, let that run for a while. When it comes to mining in the Orca, the best method is probably to look for 5 asteroids that are within 1,000 kilometers of your Orca and put your 5 individual drones on there. That's going to give you a couple of minutes of straight up mining, but after that you will often find that there are gaps in between the next set of 5 asteroids, and so then you need a bit of micromanagement to get two drones on the bigger asteroids so that everything is done at around the same time. Then move your Orca a little bit, go for the next set of 5. If you don't find 5 close enough, you might want to go with 5 drones on the nearest asteroid and then move yourself into position for the next set. It's basically a bit more micromanagement that needs to be done when you're mining in the Orca, but well, it's pretty rewarding as well. You get a decent yield, and from time to time people come to the belt, request some boosts, and then together in a couple of hours we basically clear out the co-incorporated belt that's sitting in between all of the structures, which is pretty damn cool. Next up we have some Overwatch. So I played a few games, just some quick play games in Overwatch. It's basically becoming the game that I'm grabbing now when I don't exactly know what to play, when I don't know what to do with myself, and I feel like spending half an hour in a game that's just very fun, jump in, jump out, maybe one game 10-15 minutes, couple games half an hour, or if you want to push it to an hour, but that's probably the biggest session that I've played in Overwatch would be around 1 hour. It remains fun, it's polished, and the games they're constantly different. You can try to counterpick the team, you can try to play with your favorite characters, you can try to fill the needed role in your team as well. I tend to switch mostly to Lucio when they need a healer. Otherwise I prefer going for something like Soldier, maybe Reaper is pretty good as well. Hanzo, I'm a really bad Hanzo because my aim is terrible, but the utility that you can bring with the right scanner arrows and the right scattered arrows is actually pretty damn big, and his ult does load very often, which gives you basically the ability to stay in control. And so on defensive maps, when we're playing defense, I do like to pick Hanzo from time to time, and then for the tank it's mostly Roadhog that I prefer to play, although I must say I've played a few games with me and names. It's the mecha, not sure what she's called right now, but she's become really powerful with a useful shield, very mobile. I like to play her as well. And so yeah, Overwatch still a lot of fun, looking forward to new characters. There are a couple new maps in the rotation as well. You actually start to get so many maps now that you don't really know what you're gonna get next, and it can take quite a while to get through all of them. So I think I've only played one game on the new map so far, so it's looking pretty damn good. It's still fun. It's of course the Blizzard's polish that rules Overwatch, and the fact that they're continuously bringing new content, new stuff to the game is only helping me jump back in from time to time, which is most weeks, maybe every 2 days or something like that on average. And finally, yeah, we're already at finally, I'm playing the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. So after finishing Season 9 of Diablo, I also played through Homeworld Deserts of Karak, and I still have a decent library of Elder Scrolls Online videos ready to upload. I was looking for something other to start, and I decided on giving the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition a go. So it's something that I got for free because I bought Skyrim and all the DLC. It's not like you get a graphical revolution or something like that. It obviously is still the same Skyrim engine, especially the models themselves from the characters are still not all that great, clearly from back in the day, you could say, but the environments look pretty damn good, and it runs extremely smoothly on 12 gigs of memory that is needed. So that is pretty cool, and so far it's looking like it's a very nice experience to jump back into some Skyrim. I'm gonna trigger Johnny Pugh because I'm once again playing in third person, but I've decided on going for a tanky character this time. I'm still gonna probably make him a little bit overpowered by going for enchanting, but what I want to do on this one is actually get a follower and try to make that dynamic work. So if you're something like a mage or a character that's stealthy, it tends to be pretty tricky to have a good basically working relationship with another NPC that is following you, because if he's melee, it tends to rush in when you want to sneak, and when you're playing with a more mage-like character, they tend to get in the way a lot. So I'm hoping to be the tank, and I'm hoping to be able to equip a follower or several followers with some gear that is actually useful to me, that is more ranged, that I can try to position myself correctly and get that to work to be pretty complementary. So I'm a Breton because I chose that for the 25% magic resist that they have as a trait on their race, which should be pretty damn useful for a tanky character. And I'm not going to bring you guys everything like a full playthrough or anything like that. I'm not going to bore you with trying to find the golden claw again or fighting the first dragon. That stuff I'm pretty sure everyone has seen 100 times before. So I'm just going to pick some cool quests or quest chains that I'm choosing, telling the story of this new character in Skyrim. That's basically the plan for me, for enjoying Skyrim Special Edition and making some more content for the channel, alongside probably mostly EVE Online. We've actually been playing a bit more EVE Online in the last week, and my brother is planning to play some more EVE Online as well in the upcoming weeks. So it's looking pretty damn good, and I look forward to playing Skyrim Special Edition decently intensely, actually, because I have my plan and I want to get going on that one. So that's going to be it for this Sunday recap, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.